So, in this tiny little episode of somatic therapy, we're just talking about worry. I've actually covered this in my other series, talking about grounding, but I thought I would just throw it in here as well because often so many of us are spending so much time worrying. So, I just thought that this really practical little take anywhere tool is really good to throw in here. So I guess when we're talking about worry, and there's a few things I want to talk about here. The main one I want to talk about is there's so much going on in our head because we get stuck up here, well, basically worrying about something that we can't do anything about. It hasn't happened, may never happen, may not even be possible for it to happen. But we're worrying, catastrophizing, all of that kind of stuff. So it's all up in here. So the things that we want to do is bring ourselves out of our head, something that we can focus on. We want to focus on our breathing and having something, a physical thing that we touch is really, really valuable. So look, it's really simple, as I've done this one before. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Really simple, but it focuses the thinking part of our brain and brings that back online. It was really helpful. Do that a couple of times or a few times and make sure that you're starting to breathe down into your belly. So, with all of that said, bringing us back to the premise of somatic therapy, which is we're honoring, we're acknowledging what's going on for us. We're noticing where we're feeling it in our body, and then we're doing the opposite. So, as I said, with worry, although there can be a lot of physical things going on, which I really want you to pay attention to, there's also just that real focus on churning thoughts, and we're just sort of going around in here. This will bring you out of there so that you can think again. So once you've finished doing those, I would encourage you to stretch out. And you can do something like this, just breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Sway across from one side to the other. Remember, we've talked about in other videos the importance and the value of swaying across the body, swinging around like so, rolling the shoulders up and around. All of those things that get energy flowing through the body will help a lot.